Cricket from the coat hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
If you're going to take on Claw, you need the best the design group has to offer. Exhibit A.
My design.
Old tech.
Old.
Functional, but old. Hey, people are shooting at me. Wait, let me put on my helmet.
Enough.
Now, look at this. Do you like that one?
Tempting. But the idea is to not be noticed. This one.
Now tell it to go on. Ooh! The entire suit sits within the teeth of the necklace.
Welcome back to our humble podcast. We are your hosts for this episode. First up, we have Diego Luna.
What's up, world?
Followed by James Warney.
Hey, what's up?
And finally, I, Wesley the Swan Swanson. So, similar to last week where we were missing Diego, this week we are missing DJ Onaris. So shout out to him, wherever you are. Hopefully listening to this at this time. But
I know.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, friend.
Cheers, brother.
So this week we are jumping into Marvel's Black Panther film with episode 206, Long Live Wakanda. But before we chat about or go deeper into this film and what it means to us and specifically to Diego, let's get into some of our usual warm-up material. First up, we have some news.
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
All right, James, take it away with your segment.
All right, so sticking with some Marvel material here, focus news. I have Tom Holland actually denying that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire denying that they will appear in Spider-Man 3. This is obviously contradicting all of the news and rumors and confirmed news from what we've been told about them signing on and already started filming for the movie. He basically went on to say that they're not in this movie unless that's a secret, unless that's being kept from me because I haven't heard or read anything in the script with them in it or anything like that. But what are your guys' takes on that? Some people are saying that he's specifically saying that they're not in this movie, which is leaving a lot of people to believe that he's choosing his words very wisely and saying that they're not in this movie, but maybe they'll be in Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you think he's kind of just trying to confuse some people to hopefully get a good
definitely a swerve? Yeah. Definitely a swerve. He wants to swerve. It's because this is the thing about even one of my friends were talking about it the other day, and it's like even in the pro wrestling world, there's no shocks because kind of shit gets leaked out real quick, and then like it's really hard to surprise people and in anything today because everything is kind of filtered through sources or somebody on set like leaks something, So I mean, I mean, I'll buy it until I see the movie. I'll buy your word for it. I guess they're not in it, but I mean, I like to be surprised at times, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's kind of refreshing to have that, But I do get his point of view as well. It's like come on, dude, like you really gotta ruin this. Somebody got fired. I feel like somebody got fired over this. I don't know. What do you think?
It's weird because they have all these other people who are supposedly already filming. Like I can't remember the actor's name. The guy who played Doc Ock in Tobey Maguire's trilogy. He's supposedly supposed to be on there. We have Jesus, I can't remember his name right now. James Franco's dad in the movie, William Dafoe.
Yeah.
He's reportedly supposed to be making a cameo in that as well. I mean, I want to get your thoughts on this, Wes. What do you think? Is this a swerve, or is he telling the truth?
I think it could go, either way. It's tough to say because he's so kind of notorious for dropping the ball as far as spoilers. So that that in itself is pretty interesting. I think it could be a ploy to kind of throw us off the scent of where they're trying to go, or like you said, maybe it's just we're looking at the wrong installment for this to come out.
Right. Okay. Hopefully, I mean, the movie doesn't. I know they're filming right now, I believe. Hopefully we get a tease or something within the next couple of months. But like I said, it's probably not going to happen since they're still filming right now. But moving on to some more news, it looks like Keanu Reeves was reportedly offered the role for Kraven the Hunter in a Sony solo film. What do you guys think about that? I know we're seeing Sony kind of take this route of anti-heroes or villain solo films, we started off with Venom, and then we got where we're getting Morbius next year, I believe, and then there's a rumor of Kraven, who is supposed to be like the world's greatest hunter, and one of his arch nemesis of Spider-Man. What are your thoughts on that? Are you excited to hopefully get Keanu Reeves in a role like this?
It'd be interesting. I think that Keanu Reeves is one of the one, if not the top action stars in the game right now. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Definitely the most marketable, I would say.
Yeah. Like I said, they're jumping on the John Wick train right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's a right move. I personally would have fucking loved him to do another what's it called? DC Dark. I would prefer him in the Dark Universe.
Oh, as Constantine?
Yes.
That's still out there too. I mean, that hasn't been debunked. It's just, but as of right now, this is the new news. I mean, Kraven, he's a pretty cool villain. He's not really that interesting. I don't, from my knowledge that I remember in the comics, I don't think he had any superpowers. He was just really crazy, athletic, and great at hunting. And I think he saw Spider-Man as kind of like the last thing to hunt that was, like hunting a human or whatever. But what do you think on this, Wes? Is Keanu Reeves a good match for this?
I think it would be interesting. He really, besides Constantine, he really hasn't kind of jumped into, at least in a lot of years, any kind of role like that. Submersed himself into kind of one of the current universes. So this would be interesting. And it's funny because Kraven the Hunter is very relevant as he is a big enemy of the Black Panther. So it's interesting that you brought that up, as it's hugely relatable to our movie focus. So kudos to you for that. I see you, man. I see you.
There's levels to it. I'll go into some more news here. It looks like the CW and HBO Max are currently in talks to begin co-financing original shows to premiere on HBO Max and then the next day air on the CW. This is not official. It looks like they're just trying to iron out some creases. They're trying to figure out what they're going to be doing, if they're going to be, if it's going to even be possible for them to do that. But I mean, from what I saw, I was not. The CW actually released a trailer about 2 weeks ago for Clark and Lois, I think it is, with the Superman for the TV show, and I was not interested at all in this when I heard about it. like I said, I'm kind of going away from the CW and their shows, but when I watched the trailer, the production value on this looked amazing. It felt like a movie. I don't know, it just looked really good. It looked like it was an HBO Max series. It looked really dark, and like the filter they used or the editing they used for this is definitely Zack Snyder-esque type of dark tone. But do you think that's a good idea for them to what do you think about that? Them teaming up with HBO Max? They're pretty much the same company, but co-financing original shows so that way their production value increases.
I think it would benefit both platforms, to be honest with you. I think that as much as, like, we don't, I mean, let's be honest, CW build a well-oiled machine when it comes to, like, their DC universe versus the DC universe that's cinematic. And to be honest, I think it would be beneficial for both of them to actually be in cahoots with each other. I mean, they're already working with each other, but really working with each other, you know?
Yeah, I think the only thing that kind of scares me about this is if it's going to be like an HBO Max original show or CW combined, that they're going to have to restrain themselves in content, such as language or violence or whatever it may be, adult content, really. Basically a watered down Titans, because Titans definitely is like a rated R show or mature show
for sure.
There's no way they would be able to air that on CW, which I don't think they would even try to do that. But I think it would definitely take away from the show and its grittiness. So hopefully they can find a really somewhere in the middle where they can kind of meet and get that to work. But if you haven't seen I believe it's called Lois and Clark, or Superman and Lois. It's on CW, coming out pretty soon. Check out the trailer; it looks really good. And then my next bit of news, we got a little teaser for Sonic 2, which I guess is going to be coming out April 8th, 2022. They're already currently developing that right now, and I think they're actually working on some casting stuff. I know the original cast is coming back, as far as I know. And I think they actually offered the role of Knuckles to Jason Momoa. It's not confirmed if he's taken it or not, but I think that's pretty interesting. He kind of fits the character of Knuckles. The way he looks, I could see him, voicing that character. It's actually, I saw some things on some comic book fan pages talking about how Sonic offered him the role of Knuckles and didn't offer him the role of Kraven. Marvel didn't offer him the role. I think he fits Kraven much more. He looks like him in the comic books. But, maybe that'll generate some hype around him for Kraven. Who knows? Either way, I'm either happy with either him or Keanu. But going back to Sonic, I think I'm excited for it. I love the first one. I was really hesitant to see it, but I took Jordan, and me and him both loved it. He loves the movie. We got it for him for Christmas, or Santa got it for him for Christmas. So yeah, I think it's going to be good. What do you guys think? I guess they are talking about having Knuckles in here as well as Tails. Excited for this one?
It should be awesome, dude. I think Momoa, it's just going to add a little bit more star power to it. Especially because the Sonic universe goes more in depth. There's more to it than, just Tails and Sonic and, Dr. I forget his name right now.
Is it like Eggman or something?
Eggman or something.
I can't
so yeah, dude. I remember watching the series when I was younger. That's what actually caught my attention versus more of the actual video game. Mm-hmm. So for me, of course, I would love to see Knuckles in a live action movie. It's I said this is going to be Momoa's. I feel like he's going to show his acting prowess with this one.
Yeah. Okay, I could see that.